Isang ligtas at mapagpalang araw po sa inyong lahat. Samahan niyo kami at ang buong pamilya ng BJMP CALABARZON sa kauna-unahang virtual na pagdiriwang ng ika-29 na anibersaryo ng kawanihan ng pamamahala ng piitan at panolohiya na may temang mahusay na pamamahala ng piitan, matatag na kabalikat sa pampublikong kaligtasan. Bilang panimula, inaanayahan ang lahat sa masiglang pag-awit ng ating pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pangaw, ay nilagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang islang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin. Lumalang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, huwag langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Subok kamay! Look!
Pangungunahan tayo sa isang panalangin ni Reverend Father Angelo Benjamin Durana.
Mapagpalang umaga po sa lahat at maligayang pagbati din po ng ika-29 anibersaryo sa pamilya ng BJMP CALABARZON. Iligay po natin ang ating sarili sa harapan ng ating kabanal-banalang Diyos. Para sa mga Katoliko, maaari po tayong magantanda ng krus. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Ating mabuti at mapagmahal na Diyos, dinarakila namin ang iyong ngalan ngayon, araw ng aming pagdiriwang ng ika-29 na regional na anibersaryo ng BJMP. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa walang humpay mong presensya at pagkakaloob ng pagpapala sa maraming taon nagdaan. Nagpapasalamat din po kami sa patuloy mong paggabay at pagpupuspos sa aming rehiyon. Simula po sa aming Regional Director, Command Group, Regional Staff, aming mga Provincial Administrator, mga Warden, at lahat po ng personal ng pamilya ng BJMP CALABARZON. Nagpapasalamat din po kami para sa iyong mapagpalang pagkandili para sa aming mga pangangailangan, mga programa at mga proyekto sa aming mga pasilidad. Nagpapasalamat din po kami para sa patuloy mong pagtawag at pagpapadala sa amin ng mga tao mula sa iba't ibang ahensya at mga grupong bukas loob na pagmalasakitan ang abang kalalagayan ng aming mga PDL upang kanilang madama at maranasan na sa gitna ng kanilang pag-iisa at kawalan na ikaw ay palaging kaagapay nila upang alalayan, aliwin at gabayan tungo sa tunay at ganap na pagbabago at pagbalik sa komunidad at lipunan. Mapagmalasakit at maawaing Diyos, sa maraming taon, sinamahan at pinangunahan po ninyo kami at ang aming rehiyon upang marating namin ang kinalalagyan namin sa kasalukuyan. Patuloy niyo po kaming basbasan, kaming inyong mga pinili, sa pagtatalaga ng sarili sa paglilingkod sa mga kapatid naming kapuspalad sa loob ng bilangguan. Patuloy niyo po kaming pagkalooban ng tapang at katatagan, lalo na sa gitna ng kinakaharap naming matinding pagsubok na ito ng pandemya. Naway patuloy po kaming maging tapat sa pagtupad sa aming atas na gawain, saan mang posisyon at lugar kami itinakda na maglingkod sa aming mga kliyente at sa aming organisasyon sa kabuuan. Marami po sa amin ang kinakapitan ng takot at pagkabalisa sa loob ng panahong ito nang walang katiyakan. Ipadama niyo po sana sa amin ang katiyakan na kami palagi mo lang hawak, 10 ng aming mga pamilya at mga mahal sa buhay. Gayon din ang kapwa namin, mga personnel at mga PDL na nasa ilalim ng aming pangangalaga. Naway kaming lahat ay maging ligtas sa anumang sakuna at karamdaman. Subalit higit sa lahat, Ama, mapagtanto sana namin na ang panahong ito'y iyo lang pamamaraan at pagkakataon ng pagpapaalala sa amin na may mas higit kaming dapat isalang-alang at pagkaabalahan. At ito ay ang patuloy naming ayusin ang aming sarili at buhay upang ganap lamang na makapaghanda sa pagharap sa iyo sa panahon sa amin ay iyong itinakda. Ipinagkakatiwala namin sa iyo ang lahat-lahat sa amin, ang lahat-lahat naming inaangkin, ang lahat-lahat naming gawain sa mga panahong ito, iniatas mo sa amin, sa rehiyong ito, bilang aming ambag sa pagtataguyod ng iyong kaharian dito sa lupa. Samantalang aming hinihintay sa kalaunan ang paghinto ng pandemyang ito, naway biyayaan po ninyo kami upang lalong maging mas mabuti, mas matapat at mas mapamaraan sa pagtupad sa iyong kalooban sa pamamagitan ng mga iniatas mong gampanin sa amin saan mang dako kami naroroon. Sa muli, amin pong ipinagkakatiwala ang aming rehiyon, ang lahat ng mga personnel at mga PDL sa aming pangangalaga at lahat ng mga programang nakatakda. Samantalang kami patuloy pa ring nakikiayon sa kayusan ng bagong normal sa mga panahong ito. Inaanyahan ko rin manahimik sumandali ang lahat upang alalahanin at itaas sa Panginoon ang mga nauna na sa ating mga kasama. Naway pagkalooban sila ng puong may kapal ng walang hanggang kapahingahan at kapayapaan, walang hanggan. Sa pamamagitan po ng makapangyarihan panalangin ng ating mapagmahal na ina na si Maria at mapagligtas ng ngalan ni Jesus, ito ang aming samo sa iyo, O Ama. Kasama ang Espiritu Santo, isang Diyos, magpasawalang hanggan. Amen. Aba, Ginoong Maria, napupuno ka ng grasya, ang Panginoong Diyos ay sumasa iyo. Bukod kang pinagpala sa babaeng lahat, pinagpala naman ang iyong anak na si Jesus. Santa Maria, Ina ng Diyos, ipanalangin mo kaming makasalanan, ngayon at kung kami mamamatay. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama, at ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Pakinggan natin ang pambungad na mensahe ng ating pangalawang pinunong pang-administrasyon ng BJMP Rehiyon Calabarzon, Jail Senior Superintendent Belinda A. Ebora.
Mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Isang paggalang na pagbati sa hepe ng ating kawanihan, Director Alan S. Iral, Sir, sa ating pinuno ng rehiyon, Jail Chief Superintendent Amelia A. Rayandayan, Ma'am, aking mga kasamahan, mga kawani sa iba't ibang distrito, bayan o munisipalidad ng rehiyon, mga lokal na pamahalaan, mga pribadong sektor, at sa lahat na nanonood sa atin ngayon sa pamamagitan ng Facebook live streaming sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa, isang taus-pusong pagbati sa inyong lahat. Sa gitna ng kinakaharap nating pandemya, ang ating ahensya ay nananatili at mananatiling matatag na kabalikat ng pamahalaan sa pagpapatupad ng kaayusan at seguridad ng ating bansa. Hindi kailanman tayo matitinag sa anumang hamon na patuloy na sumusubok sa ating sinumpaang tungkulin. Ang itaguyod ang mahusay na pamamahala ng PICA. Kasama natin sa hakbangin ito ang iba't ibang ahensya ng gobyerno na walang sawang nagbibigay ng suporta at daan upang maisagawa at mapahusay ang mga programang nagbibigay kakayahan sa ating mga kawani, tumutulong hubugin at linangin ang kapasidad ng mga PDL upang maging kapaki-pakinabang sa mamamayan sa kanilang muling pagbabalik sa lipunan. Sa lahat ng ito ay siyang sumasalamin sa ating taunang tema na may sinasabing mahusay na pamamahala ng liitan, matatag na kabalikat sa pampubliko, kaligtasan. Sa pagdiriwang ng 29 na anibersaryo ng ating relihiyon kawanihan ng CALABARZON, sabay-sabay natin ipagbuli ang kagalingan, katapatan, kahusayan, at kabayanihan ng lahat ng kasapi ng ahensya na walang pag-aatubiling hinarap ang panganib ng pandemya na dulot ng COVID-19. Ito'y patunay na ang hangarin nating maglingkod sa bayan ay higit pa sa sarili nating kapakanan. 10 ng aking mga kasamahan sa pamunuan, saludo kami sa inyong tatag, dedikasyon at disiplina. Hindi matatawaran ang ginagampanan ng iba't ibang unit na lokal na pamahalaan, mga pribadong sektor o organisasyon at mga service providers na patuloy na nagbibigay ng tulong at suporta sa ating pasilidad. Dahil dito ay naging madali ang pagpapatupad natin sa ating mga programa at napaunlad pa natin ng gusto ang ating paglilingkod sa mga kapatid nating panandaliang nakapiit sa iba't ibang pasilidad ng rehiyon. Isang walang humpay na pasasalamat ang nais na ipahatid ng aming pamunuan sa inyong lahat. Hayaan ninyo po kaming ipaabot ang aming taus-pusong pasasalamat sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay sa inyo ng parangal at pagkilala sa mga natatangi ninyong mga gawa. At sa araw na ito ay malugod namin kayong inaanyayahan na saksihan ang virtual na pagdaraos ng aming taunang selebrasyon. Tampok ang mga mahalagang proyekto na naisagawa ng ahensya mula sa taong 2019 hanggang sa kasalukuyan. Isa rin itong pag-alala sa pagbibigay pugay sa mahalagang ambag ng ating mga mahuhusay at huwaran na kasapi, individual man o grupo sa larangan ng pamamahala ng PICA. Ang pagnanais namin kilalanin ang inyong kahusayan ay hindi kailanman matitinag ng pandemyang ito. Lalo pa natin pagtipayuhin ang paggalap natin sa ating mga tinutukoy. Anumang kaparaanan ay gagawin ng pamunuan upang mabigyan ng halaga ang inyong kontribusyon sa ating ahensya. Sa tulong ng buong may kapal, ay kaya natin mapagtagumpayan ng sama-sama ang mga pagsubok na hamon ng COVID-19. At sa panghuli, kami ay nagagalak sa paglalaanin nyo ng oras para makapiling namin sa programang ito. Pagpalain ang inyong mga dalisay na puso. Pagpalain ang BJMP CALABARZON na may isang misyon, may isang pangitain, umailan lang ka BJMP CALABARZON. Mabuhay ang BJMP, mabuhay tayong lahat. Maraming salamat.
Taon-taon, binibigyan ng pagkilala at parangal ng BJMP CALABARZON ang iba't ibang kawani, individual, grupo at mga organisasyong nagpakita ng dedikasyon at kahusayan at naging matibay na kabahagi ng iba't ibang piitan sa rehiyon sa pagtataguyod ng karapatan at kapakanan ng ating mga kapatid sa bilangguan. At ngayon, sama-sama nating bigyan ng pagpupugay at pagkilala ang mga natatanging personalidad para sa taong ito na tatawagin nating BJMP CALABARZON's Best para sa taong 2020. Simulan natin sa mga gagawaran ng Unit Awards. Best Jail Provincial Administration Office, Quezon Province. Best District Jail, Lucena City District Jail, Female Dorm, Quezon Province. Best City Jail, Bacoor City Jail, Male Dorm, Cavite Province. Best Municipal Jail, Binangonan Municipal Jail, Rizal Province. Best Echo Jail, Quezon District Jail, Quezon Province. Best WD Implementer, Tanza Municipal Jail, Male Dorm, Cavite Province. Laki ng pagkilala ay iginagawad sa Investigation and Prosecution Division ng Regional Office na tinanghal na Best Performing Region in the Field of Investigation and Prosecution sa taong 2019. Laki ng pagkilala rin para sa Personnel and Records Management Division, Human Resource Development Division, Program Development Division, Regional Office, sa pagkamit ng rehiyon ng CSC Prime HRM Maturity Level 2 Accreditation. Para naman sa Individual Awards, Best Senior Officer, Jail Senior Superintendent Ambrosio B. Ambulan, Assistant Regional Director for Operations, Concurrent Regional Chief of Directorial Staff. Best Staff Officer, Jail Chief Inspector Edna L. Leonor, Chief, Health Service Division. Best Junior Officer, Jail Senior Inspector Mark Sylvester C. Tan, Chief, Logistics Division. Best Jail Provincial Administrator, Jail Chief Inspector Geronimo Salie. Best District Jail Warden, Jail Chief Inspector Adelaida A. Taburada. Warden, Lucena City District Jail, Female Dorm. Best City Jail Warden, Jail Superintendent Deogracias F. de Castillo. Warden, Bacoor City Jail Male Dorm. Best Municipal Jail Warden. Jail Senior Inspector Roman T. Lantican Jr. Warden, Balayan Municipal Jail. Best Male Jail Non-Officer Rank. Jail Officer 3, Gerald A. Pancho, mula sa Health Service Division. Best Female Jail Non-Officer Rank. Jail Officer 1, Pretzel P. Bago, mula sa Operations Division. Best NUP Non-Uniformed Personnel Loveminda P. Umali, mula sa Cardona Municipal Jail. Special Recognition. Jail Chief Inspector Jaime A. Claveria Jr., Regional Physician. Special Awards. LGU. Honorable Rebecca Nini Inares, Governor, Province of Rizal. Honorable Luis Alandi Ferrer IV, Congressman, 6th District, Cavite Province. Honorable Strike B. Revilla, Congressman, 2nd District, Cavite Province. Honorable Antonio A. Ferrer, Mayor, General Trias City, Cavite. Honorable Attorney Roy M. Loyola, Mayor, Carmona, Cavite. Honorable Jennifer Austria Barzaga, Mayor, Dasmariñas City, Cavite. Honorable Romel A. Gacolea, Mayor, Cabuyao City, Laguna. Honorable Antonio Jose A. Barcelon, Mayor, Nasugbu, Batangas. Honorable Roderick Dondon Alcala, Mayor, Lucena City, Quezon. Honorable Cesar P. Perez, Mayor, Los Baños, Laguna. Honorable Emmanuel L. Maliksi, Mayor, Imos City, Cavite. Honorable Gemma Buendia Lubican, Mayor, 13 Martires, Cavite. Honorable Macario Diaz Boongali, Mayor, Candelaria, Quezon. Honorable Junio C. Dualan, Mayor, Naik, Cavite. Honorable Erlene B. Arcillas, Mayor, Santa Rosa, Laguna. Honorable Lani Mercado Revilla, Mayor, Bacoor City, Cavite. Honorable Beverly Rose Abaya de Macuja, Mayor, Batangas City, Batangas. Honorable Lourdes S. Katakis, Mayor, San Pedro City, Laguna. Honorable Attorney Wilfredo Arman R. de Maquila, Mayor, Binyan, Laguna. Honorable Walter D. Echevarria Jr., Mayor, GMA Cavite. Honorable Raul S. Palino, Mayor, Teresa Rizal. Honorable Francisco Kiko DJ Alimagno, Barangay Chairman, Barangay Sala, Cabuyao, Laguna. Special Awards para sa mga service providers. Quezon Medical Center, Lucena City, Quezon. Pagamutan ng Dasmariñas, Dasmariñas City, Cavite. Miss Alpha Ladines, Silang, Cavite. Marco Antonio Macaraig Simera, Candelaria, Quezon. Christine Ramos, Candelaria, Quezon. Arnold Jansen Catholic Foundation Incorporated, Dasmariñas, Cavite. Lourdes School of Mandaluyong, Mandaluyong City. Pastor Jose C. Villanueva, Dasmariñas City, Cavite. Volunteers in Prison Service, San Pablo City, Laguna. Ministries Without Borders, General Trias, Cavite. Brother Arthur Bowen Cruz, Green Hills Christian Fellowship, Santa Rosa, Laguna. Arise and Shine, City of Cabuyao, Laguna. Reverend Father Archie Hasala, Mother of Perpetual Help Parish. Mr. Frank Gray M. Soriomero, MPA, Laguna Red Cross, Lumban, Laguna. Mr. Manny Lascano, Rotary Club of Tanawan, Tanawan City, Batangas. Armed Forces and Police Savings and Loans Association Incorporated, Lasana Branch, Lasana City. Director 2, Charity F. Arevalo, CSC Field Office, Laguna, Santa Cruz, Laguna. Binibigyan din ng pagkilala ng BJMP Calabarzon ang mga kawani na buong tapang na tumugon sa hamon ng COVID-19 pandemic. Medalya ng papuri ay iginagawad sa Regional COVID-19 Task Force. Medalya ng papuri para sa Regional Star Team members. Medalya ng papuri para sa mga NARS na nakibahagi sa COVID-19 management ng rehiyon. Medalya ng papuri para sa mga custodial personnel ng San Pedro City Jail. Medalya ng papuri para sa mga health personnel ng San Pedro City Jail. Medalya ng papuri para sa mga health personnel ng San Pedro Isolation Facility. Medalya ng papuri para sa mga personnel ng San Pablo Isolation Facility. Medalya ng papuri para sa mga health personnel ng Binyan City Jail. Saludo po kami sa inyong ibinahaging paglilingkod sa larangan ng pamamahala ng piitan. Tunay ngang karapat-dapat kayong maging huwaran para sa iba pang kawani na nagseserbisyo sa bayan. Muli, saludo po kami sa inyong ibinahaging paglilingkod sa larangan ng pamamahala ng piitan. Tunay ngang karapat-dapat kayong maging huwaran para sa iba pang kawani na nagseserbisyo sa bayan. Ngayon naman, ating pakinggan ang taunang paglalahad ng pagganap ng mandato na ihahatid sa atin ng ating ina at direktor ng BJMP CALABARZON, Jail Chief Superintendent Amelia A. Rayandayan.
Chief BJMP Jail Director Alan S. Sir, to the members of the Regional Command Group, headed by our Assistant Regional Director for Administration, Jail Senior Superintendent Belinda A. Assistant Regional Director for Operations, Mr. Carl, Regional Chief of the Senior Superintendent Joshua Ambulan, to the Division Chiefs, for official jail administrators, warden, jail officer, Jail Officer Nakasura, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, applaud the tolerance. BJMP CALABARZON is composed of 57 jail facilities, manned by 1,482 strong and dedicated personnel who have kept the security, safety, and welfare of 24,262 persons that got available. At present, the region has 499 persons conducting work, but it doesn't come progress in the during the programs, projects and activities that will lift the quality of public service. Year 2020 has been challenging for us, but with the help of a dedicated personnel, we did not stop implementing programs that will support in achieving the mission and vision of the union. We kept steadfast in our fight against the entry of contraband to our jails and the support to the government's efforts against illegal drugs. We have saved a total of 748,377 vehicles, in which 17 are being presented to the contraband carriers. This number is 32% lower compared to the last year. It is a proof of our vigilance and strict implementation of local ordinances carried out together with local government units. This is because of the dedication of our personnel to report their facilities and contraband in support of the government fight against illegal drugs, working to our jail facilities and think the field. We are not of the regional oversight committee of the Dangerous Drug Board, and Level 7 are waiting approval, which have been temporarily suspended because of the current pandemic. Jail security and safety measures, BJMP CALABARZON conducted 878 well-runs of offline and a 12% rise from the number conducted last year. We'd like to commend our unit intelligence officers who have contributed a lot to assist the order and safety of our facilities. This year, our activeness program in one attempt with 8 contraband smuggling activities and 2 PBL moving incidents. In recognition to the importance of our human resources, we continue the implementation of programs that will reduce the morale and increase the ability and capability. In fact, 34 jail officers rank and 66 jail non-officer ranks for a total of 100 personnel have been promoted to the next higher ranks. In recognition of the exemplary performance and dedication to service of our employees, we awarded an 4,751 commendation letters, 2,986 medals, 2,515 ribbons, and 2,446 certificate of recognition to the serving personnel. These include recognitions given during the volcano eruption and COVID-19 pandemic. 1,184 learning and development interventions were conducted to enhance the capacity and ability of our workers to respond on the demand of their jobs. Again, to our personnel and career development of our personnel as keys to a very good public service. We continue the recruitment activities to fill up the 286 quota for jail officers 1 position. We are resilient amidst the challenge of COVID-19 and initiated the use of modern technologies and social media platforms to get the job done. The Civil Service Commission also recognized BJMP CALABARZON under its program to institutionalize non-profit in excellence in human resource management, the PRIM, and were given a certification for QP Level 2 accreditation last December 11, 2019. This again demonstrated our efforts to further enhance our human resources practice. In the performance of our duty to the community, the BJMP CALABARZON in one with everybody, in keeping our environment clean and good. Even before this pandemic hit us, the region had conducted 95 tree planting activities and planted 8,900 trees. We conducted 416 cleanup drives in different parts of the region to include the adapted waterways in Palikir in the city of Palikir, and we give to great aids to the communities affected by the volcano eruption that damaged many communities in the area. But openly supporting the development of our personnel doesn't mean that we will tolerate their misdeeds. The region had conducted 5,413 drug testing procedures for our employees regionally. This is in support to the government's work against illegal drugs and parts of a drug-free workplace. We are happy to announce that no personnel of this region have tested positive on the use of illegal drugs, a mark maintained by this region since 2018.
As a support to the government fight against corruption and abuse, the Regional Food Service Council ascertained the strict monitoring of food services in every jail units. This is to ensure that clean and healthy foods were given to our PDL. The region also partnered with agrarian reforms beneficiary in the area through a memorandum of understanding that will aid local farmers and will support the enhanced partnership against hunger and poverty program of the government. We'd like to extend our gratitude to the local government units for their unwavering support to the Jail Bureau. This year, region received rice subsidy from the different LGUs amounting to 13,488,187 pesos as support to the everyday foods of our persons deprived of liberty. We will assure that this support will utilize and will be expanded to the target beneficiaries. The continuous monitoring of the 8 construction projects was meticulously done by the regional project monitoring team to guarantee non-slippage and further bring the region's congestion rate down. The construction projects. This includes the construction of the new jail building of GMA Municipal Jail, Binangonan Municipal Jail, Nasugpu Municipal Jail, General Nakar Municipal Jail, Bacoor City Female Dormitory, construction of perimeter fence of the new Lipa City Jail, and water system installation at Gumaka District Jail. We also prioritize the provision of storage facility for medicines, medical supplies, and other equipment at the regional office. Due to our strong partnership with LGUs, other organizations and agencies, different construction projects were also awarded to the BJMP CALABARZON. These include the construction of the new jail dormitories for Santa Rosa City Jail, funded by the local government of Santa Rosa, amounting to 50 million pesos. The provincial government of Rizal funded the construction of additional jail building and perimeter fence to Teresa District Jail, amounting to 35,615,180 pesos and 4 million pesos respectively. Also, they donated 3 BJMP transport vehicles to Rizal Province's jails, namely Teresa District Jail, the Tanay Municipal Jail, and Binangonan Municipal Jail, amounting to 2.7 million pesos. Also, the local government of Naik funded the construction of the Naik Municipal Jail perimeter fence amounting to 3 million pesos, and Smart Communications funded the construction of the roof of the of the same jail amounting to 900,000 pesos. Surely, these projects will bring new hope to our PDL by providing them with better living space and area for recreational activities and livelihood. Together with these construction projects, in elevating the congestion of jail facilities are our paralegal effort through the hard working of our paralegal officers. 14,012 PDLs were released from detention. That brings the regional congestion rate to 499%, a 175% decrease from the previous year congestion rate of 674. A big thanks to the paralegal officers for your dedication and service and hard work. In addition, we safely transferred Naik Municipal Jail last July 28, 2019. Trem C. Martires City Jail last November 9, 2019. Teresa District Jail last December 21, 2019. And Bacoor City Jail last April 28, 2020 to its new and bigger homes that will surely ease the life of our PDL and personnel in the said jails. To prepare our PDL in their integration to the community, in total, 2,967 PDL were enrolled in the ALS, or 92% of the 3,224 eligibles. Hats off to our hardworking welfare and development officers, ALS coordinators, and instruction managers that despite the lack of proper facilities and equipment and difficult situation brought about by pandemic, you did not falter. Instead, you keep yourself available to our PDL students. Really, education, 2,334 PDL benefited from the different skills training that will further ready them in life after incarceration. We continue giving our PDL the opportunity to show their talents and skills through making livelihood products. This year marks the 10th year of the region in conducting livelihood products trade fairs. For 10 years, BJMP CALABARZON had successfully conducted unit, provincial, and regional trade fair that give recognition to the PDL's livelihood products. This year, the region recorded 1,639,683 pesos in livelihood sales, a big amount to help our PDL and their relatives as well. This amount also paves way for some of our PDL to achieve freedom under the sponsor a release program of Tagaytay City Jail. 19 qualified PDL were released and another 3 were enrolled in rehabilitation centers. A total of 948,500 pesos fund from sales of livelihood products help facilities the release of this PDL and shoulder the medical and uniform expenses of those who have undergone rehabilitation. We continue the emotional and psychological support to our PDL, to the Welfare and Development Division, the Katatagan Kontra Droga sa Komunidad or KKDK program, the Flores total number of 121 PDL benefited from this program. BJMP CALABARZON is strictly implementing the policy on no smoke-free jail. As proof of this, some jail facilities receive awards of the DOH Red Orchid awardee are Santa Rosa City Jail, Bacoor City Jail, San Pablo City Jail, while Pink Orchid awardee were Santa Cruz District Jail, Batangas City Jail, and White Orchid awardee Lucena City District Jail and Lipa City Jail. These facilities will serve as examples to other jail facilities in CALABARZON. In the start of this pandemic, the BJMP CALABARZON, through our jail units and the regional office, conducted information drives and helped exchange to alleviate the danger brought about by COVID-19. This region implemented the regular body temperature monitoring to all PDL and personnel, proper hand washing, mandatory wearing of face masks, provisions of alcohol and hand sanitizers to all facilities, and strict observance of the social disinfecting and social distancing, and temporary suspension of the commitment from other law enforcement agencies. With the suspension of visiting privileges, the e-Galaw program was enhanced to give PDL the opportunity to communicate with their loved ones during this pandemic. We strengthen our collaboration and partnership with our stakeholders to help us through these difficulties. That is why we would like to extend our thanks to the International Committee of the Red Cross for their immediate response to our call. They donated different disinfectant, medical supplies, and personal protective equipment. This is in addition to the raw materials they provided for face masks and face shield. Also, with the help of the ICRC, BJMP CALABARZON were able to put up a COVID-19 isolation center at Quezon District Jail for the personnel of Quezon Province. We would like to extend our gratitude to the Department of Health Central Office that donated 2,000 personal protective equipment composed of sterile protective suit, medical overboots, medical goggles, K94 masks, medical gloves, surgical masks, 1,000 disposable collection tubes, and OPS-NPS swab and flu vaccine for all personnel. With this donation, all our personnel were vaccinated with flu vaccine that will give them more protection against disease. The provincial government of Quezon, through the Provincial Health Office, donated 60 disposable kits and OPS-NPS swabs. Again, we are very grateful for these donations. The region also immediately conducted emergency procurement for masks, for medical supplies like washable and surgical masks, alcohol, antibacterial soap, disinfectants, and complete PPE sets that were distributed to jail units as support to their fight against COVID-19. We'd also like our PDL and personnel to have basic protection against the virus. That is why the region distributed 26,000 We Heal as One COVID kits containing a bottle of alcohol, face mask, bath soap, and face towel. Our PDL joined us in this fight also. They gave time and efforts in making PPE, face masks, shoe covers, and cover hands for our frontliners. Our immediate response to the COVID-19 at San Pedro City Jail were temporarily transferred 177 PDL who yielded negative result to rapid tests to the new San Pablo City Jail facility. This is to give way to the disinfection activities in the said jail. We would like to commend also our personnel who are, after finishing their training for specimen collection for the real-time polymerase chain reaction test, who wholeheartedly gave their service to our PDL and personnel, despite the danger they face while doing the procedure without second thoughts, and they gave their services. However, these preventive measures seem to be not enough. Sadly, some of our personnel, while performing their sworn duties, turned out to be positive of the virus. We immediately attended to their needs and gave support by providing and giving 5,000 financial assistance, 6,000 worth of groceries, vitamins, and foods. This is from the concerted efforts of all the BJMP CALABARZON personnel and the fundraising activity initiated by the Office of the Refugee. Also, this personnel regularly attended the online counseling facilitated by the regional chaplain and psychometricians. This is again proof that the BJMP CALABARZON is a family that looks for the welfare of its other. As a response to the directive of the Chief BJMP Jail Director Alan S. Iral regarding DILG Memorandum Circular on COVID-19 testing of PDL before commitment to jails or prior to release, all the wardens of the region immediately coordinated with the LGU to approve an order in response to this circular. At the moment, 8 LGU from the region issued executive orders, 1 issued memorandum circular, and 1 issued memorandum order covering 14 jails in the region. Just continue with your good rapport with our local counterparts and contribute in the suppression of this pandemic in the area. That is why, in the conduct of changing guards, we see to it that all protocols and directives issued by the National Task Force for the COVID-19 were implemented and observed in every jail units. We strictly adhere to the minimum health standard and 21 days mandatory quarantine before entering our jail facilities. Thank you to our regional task force in spearheading our responsive to this pandemic. We recognize the sacrifices of all our personnel, from our custodial force, admin personnel, welfare and development officers, paralegal officers, intelligence officers, desk officers, assistant wardens, provincial jail administrators, staff of the regional office, and everybody who's with us in this difficult time. Because of your service and dedication, we continually execute and exceed our target programs, projects, and activities for this year. With concerted efforts and sacrifices, we continually raise the level of public service expected of us. I know that no amount of recognition or award can equal all your sacrifices, but I also know that we do it not because of any reward, but because of the happiness it brings us wherever we are of service to the Filipino people. Tunay nga ang kapakanan na nakakarami ay mas mahalaga kesa sa ating pansariling kagustuhan at kasiyahan. Bayan muna bago ang sarili. Pagpatuloy natin ang ating tungkulin at sama-sama nating pagtagumpayan ang hamon ng dulot ng COVID-19. We heal as one. One mission, one vision. Sir, hi CALABARZON. Maraming salamat at happy 29th anniversary sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang CALABARZON, mabuhay ang BJMP, mabuhay ang Pilipino.
Pagpapakilala ng panauhing pandangal.
Our guest of honor and speaker was born in Cantilan, Surigao del Sur on December 16, 1960. His superior scholastic record, dating back from the time he started the school, shows a high leadership potential. He finished salutatorian in his primary education and graduated with honorable mention in high school. Before he entered the Philippine National Police Academy, he already had a degree in education in the University of San Recoletos in Cebu City, where he graduated cum laude. He taught for less than 3 years at Surigao del Sur Institute of Technology before he decided to join the Philippine National Police Academy and become a member of the Sandigan class of 1994. 2 years later, he was welcomed in the jail service as a promising young officer. During this time, he went on to graduate school and completed his master's degree in management at the Philippine Christian University. Medals, awards, and decorations chased him as he excelled in the positions he held on his way to the top. To cite some, top 1 in the Officers Advanced Course OAC class in 1998, top 1 in the Senior Officers Senior Executive Course class in 2003. An accomplished officer, he was a recipient of the Lacan Distinguished Award, the highest award for the Philippine National Police alumni, the Staff Officer of the Year, the Senior Officer of the Year, and Junior Officer of the Year. He was also a recipient of the City Jail of the Year Award during his stint as Warden of Davao City and Regional Office of the Year Award during his tenure as the Regional Director of the BJMP Region 11. His last assignment in the Bureau of Jail Management Penology Region 7 as Regional Director before stepping up to the command group earned him the Regional Director of the Year Award. He is also a holder of 7 civil service eligibilities, including Career Executive Service Eligibility or the CESE. Highly trained in the field of correction, he has been serving the government for over 30 years now. From his first day in the office as the BJMP's head, he has been very vocal in declaring that he shall lead the jail bureau by example in the values that he himself lives: accountability, service, and integrity. Alan, and his peers and friends call him, is a devout Catholic and inspired by his lovely family wife, Rosalind, children Mary Margaret, Katrina Kay, Andrew Allen, and John Joseph. For the 9th BJMP Chief of the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Jail Director Alan Solano Iral, Sir.
To the men and women of BJMP CALABARZON, headed by Regional Director, Jail Chief Superintendent Amelia Rayandayan, magandang hapon po. I have no other thoughts for my beloved colleagues in this region but overwhelming gratitude for your love of the service and of country above self. For the past 5 months, I could only pray for all of my personal safety and protection as you pour your effort, time, and life in the front lines. Dahil dyan, sumasaludo ako sa inyong serbisyo at katapangan. Ipinagmamalaki ko ang bawat isa sa inyo dahil sa pagsasakripisyong itawid ang ating mga PDL, ang kanilang buhay sa pandemyang hatid ng COVID-19. Kahit pa ang kapalit nito ay ang sarili ninyong kaligtasan at pagkakataong makasama ang inyong mga pamilya. I know many of you have missed important family occasions, ones that could never be brought back or had again. Bawat isa sa inyo ay mayroong kwento, mayroong kanya-kanyang mahahalagang panahon na isinuko sa ngalan ng tungkulin. We even have personnel who could not be there to hold hands as their wives labored in the pains of childbirth, or be there to hear the first cries of their babies being born. Still, many could not personally greet their children or spouses or loved ones on their birthdays. Many others had 1 or 2 of their family members sick but could not even go home to check on them. Worst of all, there were those whose dead they could not even send away. I myself could not. On July 30, almost a month ago, my mother passed away. I could not even be on her deathbed and hold hands before she breathed her last. Worse, I could not be there on her burial because, like you, I had to be here at work. I had to join all my men who put duty above self in times like these. We set aside being a son or a father or brother so that we become the public servant our country needs. And no doubt, this is what our loved ones in heaven would have wanted us to do. This is what would have made them proud. Hindi po talaga biro ang maglingkod at magmahal sa bayan. I especially take note of our personnel who contracted the disease in the name of the service and who never thought for once of leaving their jobs. Instead, they choose to fight and continue serving. In fact, a paralegal officer who was one of our first personnel to be found positive for COVID-19, even had the strength to worry in her hospital bed about the work she left pending. Thankfully, she has now fully recovered. Tunay ngang nakaka-proud ang commitment ng ating mga kasamahan. For the past 5 months, as we were faithfully hooked on doing our work right, we missed many things dear to us, especially time with our families. Looking at what we have gone through and have lost during this crisis, I can only say one thing, and I say it again: hindi biro ang maglingkod at magmahal sa bayan. But everything is worth it and worth doing again. Hindi matatawaran ang naging ambag ng bawat isa sa inyo sa pambansang laban natin sa COVID-19. Patuloy ninyong ginampanan ng mahusay ang inyong tungkulin sa kabila ng banta ng sakit. Tuluyan nang nakarecover ang 139 na PDL mula sa COVID-19. Gayon din ang 32 na personnel na nating nagpositibo sa sakit. Alam ko rin sagana sa pag-aalaga ang mga natitira pa nating pasyente. At umasa tayong hindi na madagdagan ang mga bilang na ito. Nagtitiwala ko sa inyong pagsisikap na mapigilan ang paglagana pa ng sakit sa inyong mga pasilidad. On the occasion of your 29th anniversary celebration, I would like to commend all the gallant and hard-working men and women of BJMP CALABARZON region, led by your Regional Director, Jail Chief Superintendent Amelia Rayandayan, for all the successes and developments in every area of jail administration and operation. I also congratulate the entire regional office and all the 57 jail units for doing a great job this year. Hindi kayo nagpahuli sa ibang mga region pagdating sa performance nyo nitong nakaraang taon. Binabati ko kayong lahat. And today, all the serving personnel in CALABARZON have been recognized. These awards, medals, and commendations are not enough to thank you all for your service to our PDL, to the BJMP, and to country. I would like to honor some of your region's very important contributions to the overall output of the BJMP for the past year. Congratulations for making 28 of your jails certified drug-free and drug-cleared. The challenge is to have a 100% certification for all 57 facilities in the coming months. Ipagpatuloy at lalo pa nating paigtingin ang ating mga programa laban sa illegal na droga para hindi na ito makapasok sa ating mga pasilidad. Sa lahat ng regional awardees, congratulations at ipagpatuloy nyo ang pagsusulong ng mahusay na serbisyo. I also congratulate you for reaching CEC Prime HRM Bronze Maturity Level 2. Natutuwa ako na pinagsisikapan niyong itaas ang kalidad ng inyong paglilingkod sa bayan. Allow me to commend also your anti-tobacco campaign in this region. Binabati ko kayo sa inyong kasipagan upang panatilihing tobacco-free ang inyong region while maintaining health programs for PDL and personnel. Patunay dito ang 6 jails making it to the list of the prestigious DOH Awards. I commend BJMP CALABARZON's 3 Red Orchid Awardees, Bacoor City Jail, San Pablo City Jail, and Santa Rosa City Jail. Pink Orchid Awardees, Batangas City Jail and Santa Cruz District Jail. And your White Orchid Awardees, Lucena City District Jail and Lipa City Jail. Thank you all for strictly implementing the no smoking policy in your facilities. Natutuwa ako sa lahat ng inyong pagsisikap at sana maka-inspire ang inyong ehemplo sa iba pa nating mga jails nationwide. I thank our hardworking personnel whose efforts resulted in an expected total of 2,092 PDL graduating from the alternative learning system this September. 57 more PDL have obtained TISDA certificates for their skills trainings. We hope to produce as many graduates from our PDL as we possibly can. Capacitating our PDL with education and skills is the best gift we can give them as they leave our facilities. Natutuwa rin ako na malaman na patuloy pa rin ang mga programa niyo para sa kalikasan. I commend your efforts in mounting 545 clean-up projects in coastal and waterways and in sustaining our national drive in restoring the environment by planting a total of 8,872 trees this year. Nagpapasalamat din ako sa lahat ng mga personnel at PDL natin na nakibahagi at nag-alay ng kanilang pagod at panahon upang mag-produce ng mga face mask at face shield ng walang bayad o anumang kapalit, sa ilalim ng pangunguna siyempre ng ating mga kawani. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagkikisa at pagmamalasakit. I also thank our personnel in the region for all your effort in trying to alleviate the effects and impact of this pandemic to families with least means. Ang mga relief operations na ginawa niyo, mga fundraising initiatives at iba pang mga katulad na programa para sa PDL, personnel at sa kanilang mga pamilya ay napakalaking bagay para maitawid natin sila sa kanilang kasalukuyang kalagayan. Natutuwa rin ako na sa kabila ng pinagdadaanan nating pandemya ay nagagawa pa rin ninyong tumulong sa mga kababayan nating higit na nangangailangan ng tulong. I commend the Roof of Hope project of Naik Municipal Jail, which collaboration with Smart Communications was able to construct a multi-purpose hall for welfare and development activities for our PDL. The mandala stone paintings of Bacoor City Jail Female Dormitory, which is a hit livelihood project not only in the areas of Cavite but also in nearby provinces. Your effort and generosity in your relief operations in Taal, Batangas, when its volcano erupted, and even during a crisis in which all of us are affected, you never fail to pour and give away. Maraming salamat sa pagbabahagi. I am very proud of you all. I also commend those who serve at the front lines for the excellence you put in your work, yung mga aftercare program na ginagawa nyo. It is through you that the public gets to experience what we stand and fight for as an agency. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our partners in advancing the cause of PDL, individuals, the academe, the media, and fellow government agencies alike. We shall always remain in gratitude to you for being with us in our fight for PDL welfare, especially during this pandemic. Masarap at magaan ang maglingkod sa bayan dahil katuwang namin kayo sa serbisyo. Maraming salamat po. At dahil dyan, nais ko ring mag-iwan ng ilang mga bilin. Invest on personnel discipline. Nakasalalay sa pagiging snappy ng ating mga personnel ang tagumpay ng lahat ng ating mga nasimulan bilang ahensya. Tandaan, kahit kawayan lang ang perimeter fence ng jail natin, kung disiplinado ang ating mga tao, kung ginagawa nila ng mahusay ang kanilang tungkulin, walang makakatakas na PDL. Ganon din sa iba pang mga insidente o problema ng bureau natin. Malaki ang papel ng disiplinadong kawanihan sa tagumpay ng ating organisasyon. Ipagpatuloy niyo ang inyong mga magandang nasimulan. Malaki na ang pagbabago ng bureau sa loob ng 29 years. Huwag tayong liliko o hihiwalay para hindi tayo maligaw. Ang ating pagsasama-sama ang siya nating magiging susi tungo sa tagumpay. Toughen further the implementation of your programs against illegal drugs, corruption, and terrorism. Ito din ang bilin ni Secretary Eduardo Anyo. Let us be earnest, driven, and passionate in this battle against these evils in governance. Because, as the President said, these are the reasons why our people have lost faith and trust in government. Pagsikapan nating panatilihin ang tiwala ng taumbayan sa atin. Simulan natin sa ating mga jail, PDL, sa ating hanay, maging sa ating sarili. In all our actions, day in and day out, as we work for our PDL with our colleagues, inspired by our families, we always seek the guidance and wisdom of the Lord Almighty. Let us involve God in every detail of our lives, plans, work, family, everything. By His divine hand over us, we can be sure that all things will work out for the good of the cause of the PDL, our personnel, our organization, our families, our country. I also encourage you to continue your love for work. Kung sa tingin nyo may ilalalim pa, then i-level up nyo pa. Yan kasi ang nararapat. Ang paglilingkod sa bayan ay hindi half-hearted lang. Dapat buo ang loob, buo ang puso sa paglilingkod. Huwag din nating pabayaan ang ating kalusugan. Tama ang sinabi ng isa nating kasamahan na nakarecover sa COVID-19. Sabi niya, kapag nakakaramdam na tayo ng pagod, kapag humingi na ang katawan natin ng pahinga, pakinggan natin ito. Magpahinga din po tayo. Huwag din natin kalimutan ang laging bilin ni Secretary Anyo sa atin, lalo na pagdating sa disiplina. Kasama na rito ang pagsusuot ng face mask at face shield, constant hand washing, pag-observe ng physical distancing at pagsunod sa iba pang mga health protocols ukol sa COVID-19. Makiisa po tayo at patuloy na sumuporta sa pambansang programa laban sa pandemyang ito. Muli, ang aking pasasalamat at pagsaludo sa inyong lahat na bahagi ng tagumpay ng BJMP nitong nakalipas na taon. Mabuhay ang BJMP Calabarzon, mabuhay ang BJMP, maraming salamat at happy anniversary.
Maraming salamat po, minamahal naming Direktor Alan S. Iral ng Kawanihan ng Pamamahala ng Piitan at Penolohiya. Ang inyong mensahe sa araw na ito ay higit na nagpaalab ng dedikasyon at naising makapaglingkod ng bawat kawani ng BJMP dito sa rehiyong Calabarzon. Bilang pagtatapos, sama-sama nating awitin ng may pagpupugay ang himno ng kagawaran.